Oh, crabs on the loose. Oh no, look at those nips. Holy, we got the mother load, guys. The flavour sensation there is insane. Wow, that turned out so much better than I ever anticipated. They're not going to last long at all. You guys have got to get onto this recipe. First pot of the day, and someone's throwing one right on top of me. What one's what? That is me right there. I don't know whose that is. That's okay. As long as we can find ours, we're good. She's absolutely been bucketing down all night, so there will be a lot of fresh water in this system at the moment. Should be interesting to see. First pot of the morning. Oh, we got a few. What do we got? We've got one buck, two jennies and a cod. That buck might go too. Oh, 2 bucks. Rusty bucks too. Very good. It's not a bad start. It's not a bad start at all. I'll get these guys out, throw a measure on that one for sure. We'll see how we go. Oh, little cod can go back straight away. Jeez, he's fat. Look at that, look how fat he is. He's been gorging on all that bait. Okay. Trusty old curb measure. Oh no, he's about a centimetre, just under a centimetre under. But he's rusty and full, which is a good sign. The other two, definitely too small, so they can go back. I don't know whether we should leave these in or not. I think we might. I think we might leave them in. Will do. my anti-theft device on here. I'll go and drop this one back in. Go back in the middle, I think. Get out of these mangroves, onto the next one. Okay. Number 2. Oh, a bit of weight on the rope there. Hopefully the pot's not full. A little bit of weight. Yep, see a crab straight up. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We got our keeper buck. We got 2 mega jennies and 1 mega buck. And he's a good one. That's all we needed. Just the one. We'll go pick our other pot up because yeah, I'm only after 1 crab and he is huge. He is absolutely huge. Okay, that's cool. That is so cool. Okay, jeez, they are some huge jennies. Absolutely huge. Yeah. Hopefully. Oh, whoa. Yes. Oh, I was worried because he's clean that he's not going to have any meat in him, but he's actually quite full. It's got the tiniest little bit of flex there, but it's not, it's definitely not an empty crab. So, geez, he's clean. He is so clean. Look at those nips. Wow. That is beautiful. Quickly throw the measure on him to show you how big he is. He's probably, what are we? He's probably 1.5 centimetres bigger than legal. Nearly 2 centimetres bigger. That's epic. Male, you can see the sharp carapace there. I'll show you a female quickly, but you've probably all seen that before. Massive claws on him. Ah, that's sick. Okay. It's one for the box. Let the rest go. How good. You can see these are jennies here. See if I can get one that's not so feisty, but the females. You can see there they've got a big round carapace and the design there is to protect the eggs. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And get these big girls back. 2 more pots to go. We might get 1 more legal one, I reckon. 2 would be a nice little addition to the day. Be real good. Missing one over there. But that's cool. Still gets the job done. And crab pots are definitely not new, and poor things stay outside. So they cop a bit of weather and deteriorate a bit quicker than they probably should. Okie dokie. That's one down. Let's go get the next one. There he is in here. Yeah. Drifted in a bit. This one's caught up on some mangrove roots. Oh no. Oh, this one is heavy. This one feels heavy. Oh, that's because we got heaps of crabs. Whoa, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crabs. We've got, I think we got one keeper buck in there too. There's one. Yep, they're all jennies but one buck, but he still looks like a good one. He still looks like a good one, so that's so cool. Okay. So you'll probably see I've got zip ties on here, and that's because unfortunately as we get closer to holiday season, which is Easter in my neck of the woods, get a lot of visitors, and because they're not here for long, they think that they can do a bit of share farming and get away with it. So I generally zip tie it with substantial zip ties, and that just doesn't really deter them as such, I don't think. If they want them, they want them, but it just lets me know if they've already been. The moment I pull it up, if the zip tie's busted or anything looks a bit out, different zip ties on it, I know they've been poached. And as you can see, I didn't bring a knife, so getting the zip ties off is a bit average at the moment. You got coral trout and chicken on that one. Got a little baby bream in there. Always seem to get fish, hey? Always. Okay. We're going to check this buck. There he is. He is, before I even measure him. Yep, he's pretty full as well. Let's throw the live stick on him. Oh, he is well over. I thought he'd just be legal. He is probably 1/2 centimetre oversized. That's another one. Definitely not as big as the other one claw-wise, but I do prefer the body meat anyway. And as you can see, he's still got a bit of colour underneath his carapace. So when they're like clean, super clean underneath, like that really nice white shell, almost like the other one, but even whiter, it usually means they've recently molted, and they've generally got no meat left in them, or very little. So we tend to throw those back. But I'll keep this one alive and in the bucket, and if we get a bigger one that's fuller, I'll throw him back and we'll upgrade, which is pretty cool because it's not often not often you get to upgrade your crabs, that's for sure. So that's sick. Okay, throw him in the bucket, let these jennies go, and yeah, one more crab pot left. See how we go on that one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go and grab the other pot that we reset, because we've got our crabs. That kind of the start there, I was a bit skeptical whether we'd even get any. And then we are going to go pull our last pot. There's a fair few crab pots in the system at the moment, so to get 2 legal ones out of 4 pots so far is pretty good in my books. I think it'd be pretty good in anyone's books. Yeah, we're only going to take 2, so like I said, if we get a bigger one or an upgrade that's a bit more full, we're going to let that little fella go, and he can continue the breeding cycle, keep our fishery healthy. So 2 down, we'll shoot back, get that other crab pot that we set back up in our little creek, and then we'll scoot down, get our last pot, head home. I've got a wicked recipe planned. We're actually going to do mud crab stuffed jalapeno poppers, but they're kind of like jalapeno boats. They're cut in half, filled with a whole heap of delicious creamy crab meat. Oh, salivating just thinking about it. So we've got our ingredients: organic, free range, hand caught, so you can't get much better than that, seriously. And then, yeah, this afternoon we're going to go and do a cook up or tomorrow maybe, we'll see, all depends on the weather. Anyway, less talking, more fishing. Let's go get this other pot. Whoa, coming a bit hot there. So this has only been back in for about, I'd say 5 minutes, 10 minutes. My pots are pretty close together, so I haven't been mucking around really. Probably 10 minutes will be generous. So wouldn't it be cool if this actually had a crab in it already? That'd be pretty wild actually. Nope, no wildness happening today. Well, turns out the creek's not really happening today. It's alright, we'll throw that bait out, collapse this pot, and go grab our last one. Okay, lucky last pot. You can see the water is very stirred up from all that rain last night, so yeah, I don't know if that'll help or hinder the mud crab situation, but at the moment it doesn't seem to be affecting it too much. I forgot actually wrap this one up pretty good because fairly big tides at the moment, so I didn't want my pot running off on me out in the open. It's where a lot of people actually do make the mistake of just throwing their pots and their float out, and especially with the cheaper pots, they're not actually heavy enough to hold bottom, so they end up drifting down the creek and you lose your pots, and then next minute you've got all these ghost pots in the system, which is what we've got quite a lot of here. But yeah, so just tie them to something, and at least if they do swing out you'll still get your pot back. Probably won't catch as much, but oh god, this one is heavy. Oh, holy, and that'd be why we got the mother load, guys. Holy, we got a mega rusty buck in there too. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, we got 2 bucks. 2 monster bucks. Wow. Oh, there's one of the big bucks there on top. Jesus. Oh, there's a poor little cod in there that's been eaten. Jeez, there'd be 14 crabs in here, maybe 12, 14 crabs. That's wild. Oh, we're going to do some upgrading anyway. See how we go. Okay, get this zip tie off. There is a lot of crabs in this pot. Oh, like a lot. And I really wish I brought a knife to try and get these things off. Oh, there we go. It's not. Oh, don't throw your plastic out of the boat. Okay. There's this cod. There's a few nips in there. They've been fighting. Oh, that is a big buck. Okay, that's one of our. Oh, he is rusty. Look at that. So that's what I mean by rusty. They got this real brown tinge to him, and he is so freaking full, man. He's a bit damaged though. He's got a soft spot on his shell there. It's been a bit of a fighter. Big old claw there, but he is solid. What we're going to do, oh, he's even got a barnacle on him. We're going to keep this fella because he is full as, can't get any more meat in him than that. It's solid. So you press underneath the point of the shell there where you measure from, and also the carapace, and up under here, and it's all solid. So quickly show you that he's legal. Country mile, he's in by about a centimetre. Yeah, well in. So we're going to keep him, throw the little guy we got back. The other guy's that little, but oh, crab's on the loose. Oh no, this did not work out well. Get the bucket, big fella. Oh. Okay, and this is why I'm not real good at crabbing. Okay, we got our two keepers in there. We've got an escape crab down here. Luckily I got hatches. There you are, buddy. Oh, there we go. We got him. What a schmozzle that was. So that's a perfectly legal crab. Plenty of meat in him, but see you later, buddy. He's going back. Okay, and we got one more good buck in here, I think. Yeah, we do. Okay. Whew. Oh, bit of a mission. So here's another well and truly legal buck. He's got small claws, so the two we've got have got bigger claws, and you can see that. We'll get out of the sun a bit. So obviously he's got smaller claws, especially that one, and you can see he's a lighter coloration than that rusty one. And if you press here and underneath, he's got a bit of flex about him as well, so he's probably about as full as that first one we got. He is bigger than the first one we got though. He's a good centimetre over again, so it's well and truly big enough. But again, only take what you need, and we're not out here to get bag limits and all that crap. There's only two of us at home. One of us is pregnant, can't eat shellfish, so all I'm taking is two crabs. One to eat and one to make into jalapeno poppers. So we'll let the rest of these guys go. Jennies for days, look at them all. Well, I left you a couple of mature young studs down there, Jenny. Hopefully you can... Oh no, there's another little buck there. He'd probably be close to legal as well. So $3. Come buddy, let go of the pop. There you go. There you go. Good job. Well legends, that's it. We're going to pack this pot down, and yeah, I'm keen for this. I'm so keen. So we got our two crabs, pack this up. We're actually going to motocross tonight at Sunshine Coast, so I'll probably cook everything we got tomorrow, and yeah, get stuck into some crab. Super excited. Might even go for a fish tomorrow yet, so we'll see how we go. Okay, pack this up, head home, and I'll see you guys when we're either fishing or cooking. Well guys, here she is. This little baby here is actually one of the world's first battery operated lithium hot swap portable fridge freezers with an ice maker. This thing isn't even available yet. I've got one hot off the press to show you guys. I've been using it for absolutely weeks now, and I've been so excited to throw it into an episode, and we've finally got a chance. So this is the mum wagon. As you can see, it isn't loaded with your batteries, 12 volt, everything like that. We've always got the bluettis here, but these two units right here allow you to do a hot swap of a portable battery into a fridge, which means the fridge then can get pulled out of your 12-volt socket, unplugged, and she's proper portable wireless fridge freezer. So this is absolutely amazing. I've never seen one or even heard of anyone really doing anything like this, especially when it comes to an industrial ice maker. So what we're going to do is we've got all our ingredients and our crab in there from yesterday. We went to motocross yesterday afternoon, and so we've got all of our ingredients in there. What we're going to do, crabbed loaded jalapeno poppers with a twist. So I'm actually going to blow torch these things. So it's going to be quick, easy. Anyone can do this while they're camping. And on top of that, we're going to crank some ice and make some cocktails. So we're going to have a cocktail afternoon with some jalapeno popper crab. So without further ado, we're going to get our crab on, and then while the crab's cooking away, I'll quickly run you through this fridge and power combo, because she is possibly going to change the entire industry when it comes to portable fridge freezers and setups that you can have in any car, boat, caravan, you name it. If you're going anywhere, these two combos can swap out and take you anywhere off grid with power and refrigeration. So we're going to get the cooker ready, grab our crab, get her on, and then we'll quickly run through this with you. The cool thing about this is everything I'm using is fully portable and can be taken out in your standard camp trip or day trip even. So we're just going to run the jet boil to do the crab, and no, I'm not going to put the crab in the jet boil. I have got the attachment here for a cooker. So we're going to throw the wok on, because I find the wok is one of the better ways to cook when it comes to jet boils. We're just going to throw that down on the ground, grab our wok. Okay. Wok on. Put a fair bit of salt in there as well to keep the water nice and salty. Our crab out of the fridge. So this is one of our wonderful mud crabs that we caught yesterday. Massive claws in there. I've already cleaned it up. Absolutely full of meat, so good. So we're going to let the water come to the boil first, and we're going to throw the crab in there to steam, run you through how awesome this bit of fridge kit is, and then we're going to pick the meat off and make jalapeno poppers. So we'll keep that out so she can come up to temp, because it's been sitting in the fridge. And while we wait for the water to boil, we are quickly going to swap this fridge over to a battery and pull her out. This is the cool thing about this fridge. So you open this flap, this big void in here, along with this power pack, has not one but two lithium power cells that simply pull straight out like that. So right there is your lithium power unit. You can hit power there, it'll show you how much charge is on it. That boy right there goes into this fridge like that. Now that power unit there is powering this entire fridge. Close your little door, and as you can see right there, currently at 5 degrees, the battery is at 67%, and we have 25.5 hours of runtime left, which is insane for one lithium battery. And while we're going, this has still got constant battery the entire time. So what that is called a hot swap. So we've just taken one out of the two power packs out of that, yet we've still got full power to our bluetti standard charging unit. and now we've got a fully wireless portable fridge. And while we're waiting, because I need ice to cool the crab down, I'm going to pull our little ice cube maker out here. Now this is an ice maker that runs exactly the same as the industrial ones run. What they do is they actually traverse water over these fins that cool down, and as it constantly freezes the water as it trips over the top, it creates some of the hardest, coldest ice you will ever get. And I'll show you how simple that is. All we have to do is pour the water in there, press on, walk away. That's it. This sucker makes ice. I didn't believe it at first. I didn't realise how good the ice was going to be, but it is friggin' mental. So I'll go get some water, we'll tip her in, and I'll show you how this ice machine works, because we're going to use that to cool our crab down before we pick the meat. So what we do, pop into our fridge, grab a cold water out. All I do is pour the water in my ice maker, like so. Close my lid and go up here to the touch screen, unlock our settings. We're going to hit the ice button. So what this does is it also gives you two types of ice you can make. You can either make big ice or small ice. So that's a little ice maker there. We'll hit it again, and it'll allow us to make big ice, and we can make one ice cube or we can make infinite ice cubes. It's absolutely amazing how this thing works. So we're going to get this ice maker cracking. I'll pop the lid when it's running and show you exactly how it works. It's exactly the same as an industrial ice maker. So cool. And then we'll get to cooking our crab. We're away, guys. So that is on the large ice cube setting. It's currently running through. The fridge is sitting at 2 degrees Celsius. We got 22.7 hours runtime left with this one battery that wasn't even at 100%. And that is the ice machine right there. So what it does is it freezes over these fins, individual fins. And as it comes down to temperature and the running water goes over the top, it freezes the water on the way down, which creates a really solid cold ice cube, which will be better than any servo ice or anything you'll ever get. And I'll show you just how hard this ice is. It's absolutely insane. So while we're cooking, our ice machine is currently running. Our fridge is cold. Our light still comes on. The whole thing's still powered up. This thing is absolutely insane. Not only that, now it's fully portable, and you can tilt this sucker 45 degrees on the wheels with the handle, and it's just an all-round portable fridge freezer. It's insane. Enough about that for now. We got to get onto our crab. See, our water's definitely up to temperature right now. She's steaming away. We've actually got a family of kangaroos over there come over for a look. So we're going to get our crab into this, cover her up, get her steaming away, and yeah, kick back. We're going to prep what we need for our jalapeno poppers while the crab's cooking, and we're going to make something absolutely amazing. So stick with me, we'll get the crab in, let's get to cooking. Our crab's starting to smell pretty good. Oh, and as you can see, she's bubbling away pretty nicely there, which is exactly what we want. So while that's bubbling away, I'm going to run you through this awesome combo here that is not actually out yet, but is getting crowd-funded. So you guys have the opportunity to jump on board and be the first people to be a part of this brand new technology that these guys at Bluetti are bringing out. Now, their aim is to make life as easy as possible, and with these two units, I think they've hit the nail on the head. So what these units here are is the AC180T and fridge ecosystem. Now, the reason they call it an ecosystem is because they are specifically paired together to make a completely off-grid system when it comes to both power, portable fridge freezer, and obviously the gem, an absolute addition to any fridge freezer, is an ice maker. Now this thing to me screams cocktail machine all day every day, but we'll get into that later. So without going into huge amounts of detail, the power pack here has all your standard features of every single bluetti power pack to date, including all the Bluetooth technology, the wireless technology, the multiple outputs, the LCD displays that are absolutely insane, compatible with all smart devices. But where they have really gone overboard here is this unit is portable power in its next generation with completely removable battery banks. Now these are lithium battery banks that give you the capability to do a hot swap between your fridge and your power system without turning the power off. So you can interchange batteries and recharge via either the power pack or the fridge without losing power, which is an absolutely insane capability to have on your hands. It also eliminates the need to hardwire anything to any vehicle, canopy, caravan or boat. As you can see, this is straight in the back of our mum wagon right here for the little one. I've got one 12-volt socket there that came with the car, but apart from that we are completely wireless. Now you'd be thinking that you could only charge the battery off this power bank, but you would be wrong. The actual fridge itself has not one, not two, not three, but 4 ways of charging. It's 12-volt, 24-volt, battery compatible, and you can plug solar straight into the fridge. And the reason you can do that is because these batteries that actually come with this have an AI integrated BMS system. So they are specifically designed to counteract and compensate to make sure that everything you are doing is running to the absolute optimum efficiency, so you can get the best power and best bang for your buck out of this system. Now these guys are boasting that you can get 6 days worth of runtime at optimal temperatures and optimal conditions out of this whole system here, which to me is absolutely insane. You try and run any AGM or even 100 amp hour, 120 amp hour battery system that can come with solar, 240, USB-C, it can refrigerate, it can create ice, anything like that, you would be spending a fortune to get that system, and to make it portable would be damn near impossible. So these guys, in my eyes, have absolutely brought this to the future. They are bringing portable power, portable refrigeration up to today's level, and they are definitely leaders in the pack. Not only that, the fridge itself has got tie down straps, it's got rubber wheels, it's got a handle, you can tilt it up to 45 degrees and it will still run. So a lot of fridges on the market that have ice makers inbuilt, there is 1 or 2. I've been asked to review them in the past, but when I've said, okay, what happens if we go off-road or in the boat, and their tilt angles are very minimal. Whereas this sucker here, it has taken into account the rugged off-road life, or the portable caravanning, you name it. They are making sure that these are taken into account from the get-go. So like I said guys, these aren't available off the shelf yet, but there is a crowd fundraising happening right now. The link is down in the description and I'll pin it in the first comment. Go and have a look at the stats on these things guys. There is a few other reviews out there as well for people lucky as myself to get their hands on these as the first ones off the press. And let me tell you, we have taken this to a few little gatherings already, and it has been the talk of the town when it comes to me just wheeling a battery operated fridge in, creating ice, pulling your food and drinks out and just slapping it back in the car. There is no plug and play, there is no nothing. This thing is fully self-sufficient on its own. So jump down guys, have a look at this thing. It is going to blow your mind, and if it's something that's going to tickle your fancy, sell your fridges, sell your battery setups, throw your money into something like this. I guarantee it will make life so much easier. I can already see beach parties with the kids down at the beach. Just take the whole fridge down, throw some ice in there, have a cocktail on sunset while the kids are having a swim. It's going to be absolutely magic. So check them out, guys. Links in the description below. This is next level. This is the future, and this is happening right now, which is absolutely awesome. So we are now going to traverse over to our crab that has been simmering away while I've been talking about that. Oh my god, and it is looking tasty. So I'm going to give that just a tiny bit longer, and then we're going to grab the ice out of the fridge, cool the crab down, make a cocktail, and then get to these jalapeno poppers. Oh, can't wait. Okay, now this is tailgate cooking at its finest. Who says you need all the canopies and flash pull out drawers and everything? We're just on a tailgate of the wagon, and we're going to cook up a pretty sick little feed. Oh, nice. So the ice machine's just kicked in there. Oh, look at that. We've got some ice happening now. That is cool. That is cool. Okay, we're going to get some ingredients cut up, ready to get these jalapeno poppers on the go. Okay, so we've got our jalapenos. We've got some coriander, got some cream cheese, we've got some Spanish truffle sheep's cheese. Yeah, something special going on there. I'll leave that there. But for now, what we're going to do is just going to cut up our jalapenos and our coriander. Get them happening first. Okay guys, so ice machine's just stopped. We've got ice in the bottom there already. Proper block ice. Look at that. That is frozen solid, and it's just defrosting another lot now. Bam! Another tray of ice. Look at that. Individual cubes. That is insane. Straight back into making another batch. So, we're going to take our cubes out. We're going to throw some of them in with our crab quickly. We have our ice on our crab there, cooling it down so it makes it a bit easier to pick. So we'll cover that up. And what we've got going on here, so you would have seen me blowtorch the jalapenos, and why I did that was to skin them. So what that does is it takes that really kind of tough outer skin off the jalapeno and makes it just an all-round more enjoyable thing to eat. And as you can see, it's actually pushing oil out of the jalapenos by hitting them with the blowtorch. So that's releasing all the flavour and all the good stuff, which is what you want. because it is a very delicate recipe. Crab meat isn't very strong. So what you want to do is you want to layer the flavors. You don't just want to make a big mixture, dump it in a jalapeno and hope for the best. You want to get your jalapenos, make them a little bit more subtle than they normally would be, and that's where the blowtorching comes into it. So what we're going to do now is going to flip them all over. We're going to blowtorch the inside, and that'll soften the whole thing up as well and make it just that little bit more enjoyable. So we'll quickly hit the insides with the blowtorch, and then we'll get on to peeling our crab meat, and it is going to go together really fast. So instead of making a stuffing, we're going to make layers. So we're going to layer the cheese, we're going to layer the crab, we're going to put some fresh ingredients on top, nice squeeze of lime. We're going to end it with some panko crumbs and a bit of cheese, hit that top with the blowtorch, and we should be on the money. Well, there you have it, guys. A gourmet tailgate cook-up. How good does that look? Fresh bud crab jalapeno poppers, or jalapeno boats, whatever way you want to go. And we're just going to grab a fresh squeeze of lime and just put the tiniest bit on top, because that makes the freshness just pop. How good does that look? That is awesome. Time for the taste test. Let's see how these turned out. Holy. They're not going to last long at all. You guys have got to get onto this recipe. Wow. They are some of the freshest tasting jalapeno poppers I've ever had. The fact that I layered them means when you bite in, you get an individual flavour go over your palate of every single thing that you've put in there. It's not all mushed together in like a cream cheese paste with crab. So you get the lime juice, the coriander, the crab, a little bit of heat from the jalapeno, not overpowering so you can't taste everything because I took all the seeds out. And the fact that there's no skin on the jalapeno itself makes it absolute delight to bite into. Still a tiny little bit of crunch there too, so it's all not soft. Man, the flavour sensation there is insane. Wow. Wow, that turned out so much better than I ever anticipated. Whew. Oh, that is so good. Okay guys, well, I'm going to make myself a pina colada with the rest of the ice from the bluetti ice machine here. Sit down and enjoy the rest of my jalapeno poppers. Oh, and take in this beautiful afternoon. It's been raining on and off while I've been filming this because I've been hiding under the old wagon tailgate here, but we've managed to pull it off, so I'm super happy about that. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this one because I had an absolute ball doing this over the last couple of days. I haven't been crabbing in a long time, and yeah, we've been very limited in what we can do and push for time because we have got a bub on the way and the time is ticking down. Let me tell you, we've only got weeks to go, so I'm trying to hop, skip and jump between everything at the moment while staying close to home because it's any week now and she'll be here. So thanks a lot, legends. Really appreciate you jumping on these episodes. It means the world to us. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful afternoon. Be safe, be happy, smile heaps. We'll see you on the next episode.